Hey there, how there, hello there. It's Jeff Connor. I'm welcoming you to another time travel tennis tournament, and we are doing the quarterfinals of both the men's and the women's tournaments. The men are in Bologna, my Bologna. Do 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 do. We're down to 8 men, 4 seeds, 4 unseeds. Anyway, we'll see who wins. Our first matchup is unseeded Henri Cochet versus unseeded Guillermo Vilas. Cochet, the number 25 player in the world, and Guillermo Vilas, the 22nd guy. Vilas has beaten Cochet once before, and that was at La Quinta. Cochet has never been. He's been to round 16 several times. Radic. Well, he's never. No, 32 men. He rarely plays, actually. But he's beaten McEnroe and Emerson, 2 guys ahead of him. Now he's going to face someone ahead of him, and that's Vilas, who does have quarterfinal appearance, right? He's got a finals appearance at Bari in Italy. He beat Laver, which was a shock, then Riggs, Sheriff, and Team, but lost to number 1, Rafa. Quarters in Madrid, losing to Ken Rosewall. Semifinals last week in London, beating Gaudio, Edberg, Trabert, and Isner, but lost to Rokovic. He beat Laver and Nastasi. Yeah, he beat Laver, you're good.
Quiet plays Cochet to serve. First game. Play.
T5 is a placement.
Love 15.
Yeah, I think Cochet is from the 1920s, isn't he? I think so. Oh, he
40 15.
White. Idiot. Still time.
Out.
Got it.
Game and first set. Vilas.
Will
6 games to 4.
Finish it off. High to the body.
Out. 15 love.
And
game, set and match. Vilas.
6-4,
2 sets to love. 6-4. 6-4.
So Guillermo Vilas gets to the semifinals. I know a lot of you are going to probably say, well, it's Henri Cochet. Yeah. Was one of the 4 Musketeers from in the 20s and 30s. Yep. Told you so. All right. Next up is on the right side. You have Bjorn Borg and Dominic Thiem, who will face Mr. Vilas. Borg is 2-0. Thiem is 0-2. Yeah, Borg will try to take down Thiem head to head. He's not. He's had 4 guys 3 times, and his best percentage is Emerson 2-1. Bjorn Borg got to the finals in Houston, lost to Federer after being Courier, Sheriff, Laver, and McEnroe. Borg loses Laver. Semis in Brussels losing the Laver. Semis in Bari losing the draw. Semis in Hamburg losing the Laver. Finals in Madrid beating Wielander, Isner, Murray, and Roosevelt losing the Lacoste. Semis at the French Open being Dom, Grosjean, Emerson, and Trabert, but Rafa. Oh, he's Rafa. Quarters last week losing the Budge. He's beating Berlucci and Del Potro. Dominic Thiem 0-2. Against Borg, he's 0-3. The only guy he's faced 3 times is Vilas, who is 2-1. He's 2-1 against Vilas, and Lacoste, who's 0-3. Quarters lost in Brussels to Edberg. Sami Zabari losing to Vilas. Quarter. Semis in Florence losing to Sheriff. He's beaten Chilich and Budge.
Quiet please. Borg to serve. First game. Play.
So Borg could win. Well, it makes sense.
Game and first set. TM.
But
6
team's
games
up
to
Borg.
4.
So team is up 1-0.
Out! 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 Deuce.
Borg, his team had match point on his racket.
Advantage. Borg.
Got it.
Game. Borg. TM leads 5 games to 4. Second
Well, the
set.
good news for Dominic is that he does have it on his serve. I think.
Game, set, and match. TM.
So
2 sets to
thought
love.
he was going to go to the
6-4.
semifinals.
6-4.
Our Dominic team beats him 6-4, 6-4. It's funny, you got 6-4, 6-4 twice. So it's Team and Vilas who will face each other to get to the finals. And I think, yeah, Vilas has been to a final. Team has not. Anyway, Rafa Nadal, the 1 seed, will face Jim Courier, who's number 42. He's 7-14. That's weird. Well, Nadal's won 4 championships. First one was week 9 in Monte Carlo, being Laver after being Team Nishikori, Chilich, and Emerson. After a first week off, it went to Bari, being Coric, Agassi, Djokovic, Borg, and Vilas. 2 weeks off, Long Island, Vitas, Novak, Agassi, McEnroe, Federer. And then he won the French Open, being Coric, Gorman, Agassi, Ferraro, Borg, and Zverev. None taken to the 5th set. He only lost 2 sets. The 3rd set to Borg and the 1st set to Zverev. And then shockingly lost to Batista Agut, his fellow Spaniard. He's beaten Edberg and Newcomb just to get this far. Jim Courier, 7-14. 2 wins in London last week against Agassi and Del Potro, but lost to Batista Agut, who destroyed Nadal. Who did destroy. And then he beat Rosewall and Agassi in 3rd set matches.
Quiet please. Nadal
So now
to
he has
serve.
to take down
First
Nadal.
game. Play.
It's like gold.
15 love.
Like gold. I'm gonna play the number 1 man in the world.
Game and first set. Nadal. 6 games to 1.
Well, I'm like, nice to know you.
Love 15.
Got it.
Game, set, and match. Nadal.
Well, that was
2
easy.
sets to love. 6-1.
There's like, I'm gonna make
6-2.
the semifinals in a tournament. Nope. Nadal's like, no, dream on. So now it's Nadal either against Federer or Djokovic. Man, you got Nadal, Federer, and Djokovic have to face each other again, and yet no wonder that's with Nadal. Everyone's like, who cares about Team and Vilas? They're not going to win the tournament. Federer has won a title. Djokovic has not. Federer is actually 1-2 against Novak. This is the first guy he's faced 4 times. He's faced Wielander 3 times. His title was in Houston, beating Del Potro, Orlando, Tilden, and Novak for Borg. Semis in Rotterdam against Isner. Semis in Las Vegas against Lacoste. Head to Fast Long Island losing their job. He's gone deep. He's beaten Riggs and Wielander to get here. Yeah, his only win against Novak was to get a title. Novak 2-1 against Federer. If he's faced Fieldless 4 times, Poncho 5 times, and Rafa 7 times. This will be the 8th time he'll face Nadal in 20 weeks if he faces. Semis in Philly losing to Sampras, Delray Beach semis losing to Poncho Gonzalez, semis in Houston losing to Federer, semis in Milan losing to Rafa. A lot of semis. His first final in Florence against Zverev, he loses 3 weeks ago. He beat Poncho Gonzalez, Anderson, Federer, and Ferrero. Zverev. He went to the finals last week, beating Pancho Segura, Koche, Pancho Gonzalez, Newcomb, and Fieldless, but Pete Sampras beat him in 4. He's beating Connor and Pancho.
Quiet plays Federer to serve. First game. Play.
Well, he is number 3 in the world. I don't think Djokovic wants to play him. Nadal. I would.
Love 15.
I would. This is war. This is the 4th time they have to face each other. Tough shot.
40-30.
Novak
Out.
trying to win the set. And
out.
No.
Cheers. Advantage Federer. Cheers. Out. Advantage Federer. Out. Cheers. Advantage Djokovic. Out.
Got it.
Game and first set. Djokovic. 6-4.
Djokovic first play.
15 love.
War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Cheers.
Novak
Out.
had the set. Novak had its 1 on his serve to win the match. Another 6-4.
Out. Advantage Federer.
2-3.
Cheers. Advantage Federer. Cheers. Advantage Djokovic. Out. Game, set and match. Djokovic. 2 sets to love.
Federer.
6-4.
So Novak
6-4.
will now have to deal with Rafa. We didn't see any massive drama in the quarterfinals. All 4 quarters ended in straight sets, and 6 of the 8 total sets were 6-4, except for Nadal, Courier, and both were 6-1, 6-2. So Rafa will face Novak, and Team will face Vilas. Spain, Serbia, Austria, Argentina. It's funny because you have 2 players with countries with S's have to face each other, and the 2 A's have to face each other. Now on to the big event, the final, the major. Our first matchup will see Goolagong take on Margaret Smith Court. This is a tough battle because you got 2 Australian icons, number 3 versus number 33, who have yet to face each other. Margaret Smith Court, 32-19. Lots of quarterfinals. Semifinal in Birmingham and Edgbaston losing the Bats. Got to the final in Los Angeles, being Billie Jean Venus, Braun Sloan, but lost to Navratilova. Semis in Toronto losing to Davenport. Semis in Houston losing to Brawl. Semis in Long Island losing to Chris Evert. She's beaten Cody Kilch, Gibson, and Round, all without spilling a drop. Goolagong, who was unseeded and had to go through the Monday playoff, if you will. She got to the semis of Wimbledon. She beat Stosur, Pliskova, Evert. That was a massive shock. Then Venus, then Wills Moody, but lost to Dorothea Chambers. She had 10-8 against Venus. She lost 18-16 in the 3rd set to Chambers. Well, she had to beat Sugiyama in a qualifying match, beat her 6-3, 6-4, beat Pauline Betts, Victoria Azarenka, and shocked Suzanne Langlong. She's only dropped one set, and that was to Azarenka.
Quiet, please. Goolagong to
So my name's
serve.
on
First
Goolagong to
game.
pull off an upset.
Play.
Smith Court does have 5 hardcore Grand Slams. Goolagong, 9. I'm actually shocked. I think they count the Australian Open not on hard court back in the day. Because if I remember correctly, it was kind of on grass. Once you get to the lob.
Out! 15, love. Out!
No.
Game and first set. Goolagong.
Goolagong wins
7
the
games
first
to
set,
6.
7-6. Oh boy.
Out! Game, set, and
Got it.
match. Goolagong.
Wow.
2 sets to love.
7-6,
7-6. 7-6.
Goolagong again gets to a major semifinal by massive upset and beats Margaret Smith Court. That is one hell of a match. So Goolagong is in the semifinals. Again, just like Wimbledon, she's come out of freaking nowhere. Holy shit. Well, the other unseeded player is Naomi Osaka. She will face Martina Navratilova in the second quarterfinal. Navratilova has 5 titles, and Grand Slams do count. So she's won 5 tournaments, as many times as she's lost. And Osaka-san's 9-16. Osaka-san, actually, strange as it sounds, she won 5 matches, but never won the second match. Her last tournament was in Toronto, beating Ann Jones but lost to Smith Court. In New York, she's beating Gussie Moran, Sara Errani, Robin Ebbern, and Anya Sabalenka. So Moran, Errani, Ebbern, Sabalenka. The only set she's dropped was to Ebbern. So, yeah, she's had to face a cornucopia. She hasn't had to face a top 20 player until Martina, who's only lost 5 times. She lost to Muguruza in Palm Beach, lost to Schivoni in Orlando, won the Hilton Head against Steffi Graf, won San Diego against Mo Conley, lost to Monica Seles in Berlin, lost to Dorothea Chambers in Lugano, lost to Simona Halep in Paris. So she has yet to lose in 10 weeks, if you will. She ran to the gauntlet at Edgbaston, beating Pauline Betts, 5 wins, and then went to Wimbledon, beat Molesworth, Osborne, DuPont, King, Smith Court, Davenport, and Chambers. So that made it 11, and only one person, Chambers, third set from her. In Los Angeles, when she was allowed to be back, she won her matches against Davenport, Gibson, Fernandez, Mallory, and Smith Court. So that's 16. And then beating Konta, Lozana, and Celis. Konta actually took a set off her, which was shocking. So yeah, she has 19 straight wins. Half her
Quiet, please. Osaka to serve.
Osaka says
First
I could beat
game.
her. Well, she's
Play.
won 2 Grand Slams on hard court. Navratilova won 4.
15, love.
Hakyu Hachiju Ni, 182.
Game and
Got
first
it.
set.
6-3.
Osaka. 6 games to 3.
This could be a shocker.
Out. 15, 40.
Nope. Navratilova looks like she will have a golden chance.
Out.
No.
30, 40. Deuce.
Now Osaka was down low 40.
Advantage. Navratilova.
4 set point.
Out.
Okay.
Out.
And not
Deuce.
B.
Out. Advantage. Osaka.
Now Osaka's got game point on her racket.
Out. Deuce. Advantage. Navratilova.
10 times the turn? Nope.
Deuce. Out. Advantage, Osaka. Game, Osaka. Navratilova leads 5 games to 3, second
force
set.
The third set at 5. At that 5-2 then.
Out. Out. Deuce.
Well,
Advantage, Osaka. Out.
Wow.
Game, Osaka. 5 games all, second set.
Wow. This is like unreal.
Out.
It is.
6-3, Osaka.
Second, got a chance on her racket. She got
Game,
it.
set, and match, Osaka.
What?
2 sets to love. 6-3. 7-6.
Holy fuck. You don't see that happen. Navratilova is out. Naomi Osaka wins. That's that 2 point by point. She was up 5-2. Navratilova was up 5-2 and had 3 chances. She was up 40 love, and at 5-2 she was up 40 love. All she did was 1 point to go to a third set, and she botched it. And she had like 5 chances. Not much in it, 5-4, and then on Osaka's serve, she did have another set point, so that was 6 set points she botched. And then on her serve, she was up 40-30, and she won to make it 6-5. Okay, no problem. And then Osaka had no problems at all, 6-6. Wow, you don't see that every day. So Osaka-san Kachi. Lok-san Nana Lok 6-3, 7-6. Well, the third quarterfinal sees Helen Wills Moody versus Louise Bra. Bra, despite the fact that she's 17, ranked number 17 and under 500 in this tour, has beaten Wills Moody twice. Wills Moody, this is the second lady she's had to face 3 times. Henin is the other one, and she's 2-1 against her. Semis in Palm Beach was never. And I think that's the only semifinal. That's the only semifinal, week 1. This round, she's been Sukova, Kvitova, and Sanchez Picard. Sequential, 65-46-21. She's only dropped 1 set, and that was the first set to Sukova. Well, 17 is sequential. Louise Brawl, 2-0. She's only faced one other lady more than 3 times, and that was Smith Court, being 1-4. Otherwise, she's faced everyone like twice, at least twice. She's 17-19. Quarterfinals in Orlando. There's in Tracy. Has she been to a semifinal? She has, in Houston. She beat Mallory, Osborne, DuPont, Graf, and Smith Court, 3 top 10 ladies, to get to the final against Billie Jean King and choked it. Last week, she lost to Sanchez Picard in the first round. She's been Winningstall, Venus, and Maliva, so not really the best of. She's actually had to face Winningstall and Venus in 3 sets. She swept Maliva.
Quiet, please. Wills Moody to serve.
Moody, this
First
is no
game.
time
Play.
to panic. I mean, with Martina out of commission, Wills Moody now has we know it's a US-Japan semifinal for sure. 8 slams on hard court. 7 by Wills Moody, 1 by Brawl.
Out.
Let's see if that tells you anything.
6-all.
Well, Wills Moody prevents a match. Or looks injured. Uh-oh. She looks injured.
7-6. Wills Moody. 7-all. Out. Out. 8-7. Wills Moody.
Well, she won the set. 7-6.
Game and first set. Wills Moody. 7 games to 6. 15 love.
Still alive.
Game, set, and match.
Well,
Wills Moody.
despite looking injured,
2
Wills
sets to
Moody
love.
will move on to
7-6.
the semifinals. 7-6, 7-5.
7-5.
So her 7 slams does beat Brawl's 1. So Wills Moody will face Osaka in the final 4. That'll be only her second semifinal. Her first since week 1. Fuck. But now we have 2 of the top 10 going after each other, Chris Evert and Mo Connolly. And the good news for these two, in a sense, is that one of these will have to deal with Gulagon. They're like, yeah, we don't have to deal with Smith Court. Everett's won 2 out of the 3 against Mo Connolly. Yeah, Connolly has beaten Everett once. 5 titles, 8 losses. She beat Langlong first week after Keys, Pliskova, Mallory, and Wills Moody. She lost to Navratilova in the semis in Hilton Head, finals at Amelia Island, losing to Tracy Austin. Semis in San Diego, losing to Mo Connolly. That was her one loss, was to Mo Connolly week 5. Finals in Italy, she lost to Groff. Quarters in Barcelona, losing to Hingis. Got to the finals and won in Berlin, beating Mertens, Ivanovic, Mallory, Sells, and Connolly. So for her second title. And then the French Open, she beat Sina, Sanchez, Vicario, Bueno, Ivanovic, and Turner Brower. Only had to deal with one top 20 lady, and that was Bueno in the quarterfinals, and only dropping 2 sets. Finals in Eastbourne, beating Austin, Zverev, Connolly. That was the quarterfinals. Then Chambers and Langlong. Wimbledon, she got shocked by Gulagon. She could do it again. And then shockingly lost the first round to Dorothy Round in Toronto and Pliskova in Houston. Got to the finals in Long Island, beating Hingis, Turner Bowery, Davenport, Smith Court, and Groff. She's been hard, Sean Bareva, and Billie Jean King, although Billie Jean has took her to her third set. Mo Connolly, 1 and 2. This will be the first lady she's faced 4 times in the round. Finals in San Diego, lost to Martina. Finals in Berlin, losing to Everett. Finals in Indy, losing to Langlong. So she's been to 3 finals, had a bad spell, got to the quarters against Smith Court and lost. She's beaten Mugu, Serena, and the surprise Kiki Burdens, who actually took a set off her. Oh yeah, Everett's 2 and 1. This is the first lady she's faced 4 times. Just to make sure the clicks are even.
Quiet, please. Evert to serve. First
9
game.
slams between
Play.
them on her court. 6 by Everett, 3 by Connolly. Will Everett get to the semifinals? Doesn't look good.
Out.
15
love.
Fucked. I say you're fucked. Everett?
Game and first set. Evert. 6 games to 3.
Little Mo is in trouble.
Out.
Cheers. She had set point on Chris's racket.
Out. Advantage. Evert.
Can Everett tie her up?
Out.
Yes, she can.
Game. Evert.
Connolly had a
5
chance
games
to force
all.
a third
Second
set
set.
on Chris Everett. She still has a shot. You know. Offensive, I think you're good.
Love 15. $40, 15.
Everett had a chance to win. Got her.
Game, set, and match.
Well,
Evert. 2 sets to love.
She's the number 1 seed for a
6-3.
reason, and Mo Connolly
7-5.
has fallen to Everett for the 3rd time in 4 attempts. Well, actually, strange as it sounds, the ladies also like the guys. We didn't see a 3rd set in either quarterfinal. Well, either of the quarterfinals. We saw 4 7-6s, including 2 with Gulagon Smith Court. Everett Connolly was the only matchup without a 7-6. Everett will face Gulagon. Wills Moody will face Osaka. So we could see Chris Everett against Helen Wills Moody. That would be actually a good matchup. Or we could see Gulagon Osaka. I think Osaka's got a better chance to move to the final as an unseeded player than Gulagon. That's not to say Gulagon can't be Everett. She has at Wimbledon. But you never know what could happen. And consequently, the real Chris Everett is not going to be able to commentate at Wimbledon for ESPN because she's got some kind of cancer. And we all wish Chris Evert, the real Chris Evert, the best of luck. And hopefully, virtual Chris Evert will help her win a title. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.